There are two new updates in Google Calendar that have to do with Google Meet, and I'm going to show you what they are and their advantages and perhaps drawbacks. On the left, you're going to see my calendar, and on the right, I have a fake account, and I'm going to use this to model how to use this particular feature and what it does. I'm going to go ahead on my calendar and I'm going to make a calendar invite, and this might be something for my staff, a small PLC group, or what have you. I'm going to go and look for more options here, and I am going to make sure that the Google Meet link is enabled. I'm also going to add all my staff members. Let's pretend that I have done that. I'm only going to add one to save time, but you would initially want to add everybody in your calendar invite. I am then going to decide, hey, I really don't want the people that I invite to modify it. I don't want them to invite others, and I don't want them to see the guest list. Up to you, but it's there. The other thing is it will show that I'm busy at this particular time, 11 to 12, and people will see that. And if they click on it, they'll be able to see all the details of this meet. I don't want that, so I'm going to make this private. Now I'm going to go up to the new feature. And so when I move up here, you're going to see something right here that is called conference settings. This is new. I'm going to start off with breakouts because it's the easiest and probably most familiar. Staff members who have breakouts, remember that's not everybody. That is usually administrators and teachers certified. They have the ability to create breakouts. So what I'm going to do is go to breakouts and determine how many rooms do I want to have. I'm certainly not going to use just shuffle randomly, but I could. It would put people in random order. I can also determine what the breakouts are called. So if I want to have them by color, I can do that ahead of time. Everybody I'm invited is going to show up in here, and I can just drag them to where they need to be. Once I've added all my names, I would drag them in the pre-made breakout groups. This is great. Saves me a lot of time, so when I'm in the meeting, I don't have to move people around. Make it ahead of time. That is nice. The other thing here is host controls. And I want you to be really careful about how you use this. Quick access means that anybody has the link, so anybody I've invited would be able to quickly access. And that basically just means that they would join, and if I'm a little late, they could talk and do whatever they want to do. When I got there, I would join and go from there. But if I do take this off, it just is important for you to know that I must be there first. I am the owner of the calendar. I must be there first. Also notice that only people invited by the host can join without asking. Everybody else must ask to join. That means if there's a guest speaker outside or somebody I didn't invite, they would click on the link if they had the link, and then it would pop up and I would say, yeah, you can join. People cannot join anonymously, and that is a good thing. It's safe. We don't want any kind of Zoom bombing. That means you have to have a Google account or a cell phone in order to join. But again, with these other parameters. I'll take it off so you can see what it does. I'll give you some suggestions. I'm going to go ahead and save this. So I have this in here. The other thing that might be important is a lot of times people have copied this link and they've put it in like a Google Doc, or they put it in Google Classroom. I want to show you what happens when you copy that. It actually copies all of this, so it's a lot of information. What you really want is this video call link right here. I would instead highlight this, copy it, and then email it to folks if I needed to, or put it in a document, or post it as an assignment in Google Classroom. So just be aware of that. For now, I'm just going to get rid of that. I'm going to go ahead and save this, and it will, like it always does, send an email notification. Hey, you're invited to Amy's PLC group. And what I want you to notice is over here on my student account, I'm here as well. So let's see. Oh, I'm on Monday. I need to go back a day. So now I see the PLC group right here. It is there. Because I have taken off this quick access, I've taken it off. This person could not join unless I'm there first. So let's see what that looks like. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to try to join. You can see that I cannot join. I have to ask to join first. I have to wait till somebody lets me in. You can see that I was not able to join. It was saying, hey, you can ask to join, but guess what? The owner of this calendar invite was not there first. So you have to think about that. Do you want people to just sit here and ask? So something to consider. If you decide to then go to this before them and you do have that enabled, you can't kind of bypass that by going here, get there first, get to your meeting early, and go ahead and join. So I'll join. And I can turn this off. So if I want to right now, I can say, you know what? Yes, I want people to be able to join quickly without having to be sitting there waiting and having me say, yes, I'm going to admit you. There is a way around that if you like, if it's really important that you are there first. And that might be in the case if maybe special ed is having a meeting with a student and a parent, they really want to be there first. So just consider it. So now that I have turned that off, again, this is the staff link. I'm now going to go to the student link and I'm going to see if I can get in. So let's take a look. So I was able to get in, which is super great. So that is the quick access. Now, what about breakouts? What I have discovered about breakouts is that the people have to be in the meet in order to initiate the breakout. So if you're going to do breakout, what I would suggest is wait till everybody's there. All right, so let's do that. I'm going to rejoin. And I'm going to go to my breakouts. So when I go to my breakouts, I need to go to my activities. Remember that the staff, me, is on the left, and whoever else I've invited is on the right here. This happens to be a student account. I'm going to go to my breakout rooms. And I can see right now that it's just showing me everybody in the main call because everybody's in the main call. But if I go here, you can see that, oh, the NCSD student has been put in there. I have found that, you need to try this out a little bit, but give yourself some grace because there's always things to learn along the way. If for some reason somebody isn't there when you start the breakout, it might be that you have to drag them in there. I don't think so, but I haven't experimented with that many people there yet, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave this. And I'm going to go ahead and close this for now. One other quick tip. You can repeat this event by going back to your calendar, use your edit function, and go up here where it says repeat. If this is a meeting that you're going to have weekly, you can always go to custom and you can say repeat every week and end on whatever week that would be, just like that. So every Sunday until April 26, 2021, this is going to occur. That way you don't have to repeat this each week and create a new one. So I'm not going to send it to them, but you can see here, here's my PLC group. If I was to go to the 11th, you can see there's the PLC group and it continues until it's over. So just a little tip. As always, if you have any questions, you can always get a hold of myself, Carolyn Kirschman, or Kristen Montagno, and we would be more than happy to help you. Have a great day.